language reminiscent of Daniel 12:4, where the prophet is instructed to seal the words until the time of the end. This oath was not meant to protect the child from visible enemies, but to guard her from spiritual forces that might claim her too soon. And so, her existence lived only in the shadows of history, in that space between memory and forgetting. Among the lesser-known scrolls of Qumran, especially 4Q529, there is mention of a descendant whose genealogy will not be counted among men, for her origin is from places that are not named. This description echoes the language of Micah 5:2, which speaks of one whose origins are from ancient times, from days of eternity. Some scholars suggest that the erasure of this child's name was an attempt to prevent her lineage from being traced, isolating her from prophecies that might expose her destiny. Erasure does not destroy, it preserves. It is like covering a seed with dark soil. It disappears from sight, yet remains alive, waiting for the appointed season to break through. In the Gospel of Truth, found at Nag Hammadi, there is a passage that speaks of the name the Father has kept for himself, which only the Son knows, and to whom the Son chooses to reveal it. 5 Matthew 11:27. This practice of hiding a name is not rare in ancient traditions. Names were more than sounds. They were spiritual keys. To speak them was to open doors. To conceal them was to keep the gates closed. Perhaps that is why, according to a Coptic codex preserved in Oxford, this child was guarded not by walls, but by silence. Rabbinic tradition also carries echoes of this idea. The Midrash speaks of a hidden tzaddik who bears a portion of the world's destiny, whose name is unknown even to the angels until the appointed time. The similarity to this child's story is striking. Both narratives tell of a life concealed until the weight of the promise can be borne. It is as if the earth is pregnant with a name it does not yet dare to give birth to, and there is yet a curious detail preserved in Syriac manuscripts, the description of a veil not woven by human hands, suspended over the place where the child slept. This veil, they say, moved gently even without wind, as if it breathed. The symbolism is powerful, for in the Bible, the veil always separates the human from the divine. Exodus 26:33, Hebrews 9:3. To keep her face beneath a veil was more than to hide it. It was to declare that her presence belonged to another realm. But like every veil, this one was not made to last forever. Isaiah 25:7 speaks of the day when he will remove the veil that covers all nations. That promise hovers over this child's story, guarded today, revealed tomorrow, silenced now, proclaimed later. And here the human heart stirs, because many have felt in their own lives that same interval between promise and fulfillment, that waiting which tests both faith and weariness at once. If as you hear this, you remember something of your own still waiting to break the silence, perhaps now is the moment to leave a like on this video, as one might light a candle in memory of that hope. Some accounts say her very name was inscribed on a fragment of stone, hidden beneath the floor of a ruined temple. The reference appears in Coptic tradition, where it is called Lithos Kryphos, the hidden stone, recalling Revelation 2:17, where the victor is given a new name written, known only to the one who receives it. The link between the stone and the name is symbolic. Both bear the weight of time, without losing their original inscription. In Ethiopian mystical circles, the CDS